Hello friends, Danny Size here. Today I'm bringing you a Star Wars Battlefront gameplay, and I gotta admit, I don't feel like playing any other game right now. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I love this game. It's freaking awesome. But today I'm gonna be talking about the Shock Blaster, the CA-87. This is the one that is the retrofitted Jawa blaster. You may have seen it in the first Star Wars. You may have run across it in Star Wars Battlefront, but I doubt it because right now the community is almost unanimous that this gun is pretty bad. They're calling it the worst gun in the game. This gun, they say, is garbage. But you know what I say? This gun ain't bad. This gun's actually pretty fun. I'm not the kind of guy who's going to go load out the DL-44 and try to cheese my way to a high KD. That's not me. The DL-44, I'll leave those for the lesser skilled people who need help getting easy kills. I like to use all of the weapons, and if you check my career stats, you see what I'm talking about. Most of my kills are with heavy blasters. The DL-44 is down in the 20th percentile, but that's okay. You know, I'm not judging people who use a DL-44 all the time. Actually, I'm lying. But anyway, back to what I was talking about, the CA-87. So why is this gun garbage? Well, let's check the stats, shall we? Whoa, what is this? Well, this is a website I just found. It's called simthic.com Game Science. And what you're looking at is the stats, some curves for the CA-87. As you can see, the damage drops off at 15 meters, it looks like. I can't tell. All the way down to 28. It goes from 15 damage per projectile, 10 projectiles, all the way down to 6. But again, this is a spread weapon, so what does that really mean? It means the further away the opponent is, the more your spread's going to happen, so you're still probably going to miss them. So what's really the effective range? It's up to about 15 meters. As you can see here, the time to kill is almost instantaneous. It's based off of your muzzle velocity, and it gets higher once you have to do 2 shots. But this is, again, based off of all your projectiles hitting the target, which is not going to happen because he's moving. It's 200. It's got a low muzzle velocity, and yeah, game mechanics. It's just not going to get there. It's got the worst heat in the game. 3 shots and you're overheated. It's got the lowest fire rate in the game. It's got the slowest muzzle velocity in the game. This gun looks garbage. What's so great about this gun? I don't know. I'll tell you why. It's based on how you use it. So here's some tips and tricks on what to do to make this gun actually effective. The loadouts. Loadouts. That's what makes you more effective in the game. Now, the thing about loadouts, they can vary depending on the game type you're playing, depending on what the enemy is doing. But what I find is with the CA-87, the best middle card is Scan Pulse. And yes, I know, Scan Pulse is dirty and it's cheesy, almost as cheesy as the DL-44. It's a wall hack in a game. What's up with that? But anyway, if you feel dirty using the Scan Pulse, try Focus Fire. That's going to turn your CA-87 into a sniper rifle. It's going to send, instead of 10 projectiles, it's going to send 1. And you're going to be able to get those longer distance shots. However, like I said before, the CA-87 has the slowest muzzle velocity in the game. So you might not be as effective with this weapon as you might be with the cycler rifle. I don't know. It depends. It depends on how good you are at leading the target. But if you don't want to use Focus Fire and you want to have a little fun and get entertained by the way the bodies are falling, try Explosive Shot. It is hilarious watching these guys blow up. It's great. I don't know what it does to the damage, and to be honest, it doesn't matter because the CA-87 is a one-shot anyway, but it's amusing to me when there's 3 people in a hallway and I shoot them with the Explosive Shot and I just take everybody down and kill one of them. It's awesome. Anyway, what do I run for my first card? I usually run a flash grenade, but sometimes when I'm playing cargo or drop zone and you got all these kids running around with shields, I like to use the ion grenade because the ion grenade is it's gonna frustrate them and it's gonna take them out of their game. But if you don't want to use one of them, use one of your favorites. It doesn't matter. The jump pack, it's a necessity for evasion and for getting in on somebody quickly. I use the jump pack on outdoor maps, not so much on the indoor maps. If I'm on the indoor map, I'll switch it up and I'll run flash grenade and ion grenade. But like I said, if you're on an indoor map, run your 2 favorite cards, whether it's the barrage or the bowcaster or the homing rifle. It doesn't matter. But what does matter is what trait you're running. You can run the scout trait, and that's going to allow you to flank the enemy, get around them without them seeing you while you're sprinting. Me personally, I like to run bounty hunter because I want the enemy to know where I am so that they come around the corner to me and engage me. It's a little bit more campy, which isn't great if you're going to be doing objective game modes. But if you're running like Blast or something, it's awesome because they're just going to keep coming to you and you're going to be taking them out. One of the things that you need to know if you're running Bounty Hunter, when you get to trait level 3, you're going to have your cards reset their cooldown every single time you get a kill. So I don't know if you've seen this, the Bowcaster Jump Pack Cheese move, where somebody's running Bounty Hunter trait level 3, they got a Bowcaster, they jump pack and they shoot you with the Bowcaster. Guess what? Their Bowcaster and jump pack have instantly cooled down. So what do? They activate their Bowcaster one more time, they charge it up, and then they jump pack and get another kill. They're hopping around like Boba Fett, killing everybody, and it's amazing. But it is cheesy. It has a little bit of skill required, but not nearly as much skill as the jump pack CA-87 combo. This one takes a lot more effort, a lot more skill, and a hell of a lot more concentration. But when you pull it off and you pull out like 3 or 4 kills in a row, it is so fun and so rewarding, you won't regret it. And it's also a great way to troll and frustrate the enemy team. So that's one of the great reasons why I love running the Bounty Hunter, because that's what I live for. When I play a game, I want to have fun, and to me, that's fun. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. You must run third person if you're using the CA-87. This is going to allow you to see around corners or around doorways, if you happen to be camping or something. And when kids come running in, you know when they're going to be there, even though you don't have scan pulse. Now here's the thing. This is something I learned the other day, and I'd like to impart this knowledge onto you. Maybe you knew it, maybe you didn't. I don't know. I was watching one of Arctic's videos, and he was trying to decide whether or not his third-person view should be over his left shoulder or his right shoulder. What? I didn't know you could switch which shoulder. Well, how do you do that, Danny Size? Well, what you do is you push the down arrow on the D-pad. The up arrow, left arrow, and the right arrow are all emotes, but the down arrow switches what shoulder you're looking in third person. So what does that matter? Well, if you're on the right side of the door, you want to be looking over your left shoulder to see the enemy coming down the hallway, and vice versa. So use that. Use that to your advantage. That way you don't have to use your scan pulse charges, or if you don't have scan pulse, you can still see people when they're coming in. Now, the other thing about the CA-87, it has amazing range. When you're shooting somebody who's running right at you, you're more likely going to get the one-shot kill at longer ranges because you don't have to lead, and it's easier to get all 10 of your projectiles to hit them, or at least 8 or something. You only need 7, I think. I could be wrong. So mix it up. So you kill somebody just as they come through the door. The next time he comes by for his revenge kill, maybe you step out when he's like 15 feet away, get one shot off. Maybe you kill him, maybe you don't. That's okay. Drop back into cover. It's a really versatile gun if you're using cover and you know where the enemy is and he's frustrated. So that's what's great about the CA-87. I hope this video has helped you out. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what your favorite CA-87 loadout is, and don't tell me it's running the DL-44. We all know you like the DL-44. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Adios.